Avengers Doomsday. We got the announcement. There's like 8,700 million actors going to be in this film. And Nick, I am very conflicted by this. I mean, we're seeing the return of some popular, iconic, here's the thing. I'm a sucker for X-Men. You are too.
Yeah.
We're suckers, guys. We're suckers.
X-Men and Spider-Man. Those are my two favorite comics growing up.
Well, and interestingly enough, word is, I saw someone make a tweet. They said that Halle Berry will be returning as Catwoman in Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah. And Michael Keaton's coming back as Batman.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, y'all. The internet is hilarious. When they announce so many actors that are going to be in this movie, the internet went off. Like, Ronald Reagan is back reprising his role as the president. Like, it is really funny what people are doing, just being funny about it.
Yeah, this is sort of like the multiverse reunion.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, they're kind of trying to blend nostalgia with new beginnings, by bringing back Robert Downey Jr. Chris Evans might even come back. It wasn't officially announced yet, but rumor has it that he's going to come back and play a role. And then they're bringing in all the new faces of the MCU from the Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts, all that. But they're playing on a lot of nostalgia factor. They're trying to expand the MCU. They're hyping up the star power in this movie, and they are just now going into production. So the timing on them dropping this is right at the beginning of basically production.
And you see the title here from the Hollywood Reporter: Marvel unveiling full Avengers Doomsday cast. Robert Downey Jr. returns to the MCU with other confirmed stars, including mainstays such as Chris Hemsworth, Tom Hiddleston, and X-Men stars like Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen. Nick, when I first read that, I had two thoughts, and maybe you could help me in chat. Certainly you could help me. One thought is, I know it's Marvel, but X-Men just doesn't feel like it belongs in an Avengers movie. Who are the Avengers now?
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to blend those universes together in the multiverse. That's part of the draw that they're hoping to get from this movie.
Sick of the multiverse.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
Can we not just have like the core team go on a mission against some threat and just make a solid freaking movie like the original Avengers movies were?
Yeah. And it looks like DEI Captain America is reprising his role in this as well. Channing Tatum coming back is, I guess, to play Gambit.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, they're relying on the familiar faces for this, but I just don't know if it'll pay off, creatively speaking. And it kind of feels like a safe nostalgia play, because the franchise is basically at a crossroads. I mean, all the movies here since Endgame have not performed well.
No.
Captain America 4 bombed at the box office. So, I mean, they're trying to do what they can to bring back some of these old faces. And the thing is, Robert Downey Jr. is coming back, and everybody loved him as Iron Man, and he's not even Iron Man.
I know.
He's playing Dr. Doom.
And that's going to be really... He better keep that freaking mask on, dude. Like, we don't need to see his face.
They're going to have his mask off.
Oh, yeah. Especially if they're paying him $50 million or whatever.
Yeah.
And Pedro Pascal in another movie... bringing the Fantastic Four in. Hey, the Fantastic Four could work. It could be good, but it's hard for me to imagine a movie with X-Men and Fantastic Four and Avengers all together. Like, it's just weird.
Yeah, I mean, I think this movie more than likely is going to end up being a huge mess.
You know what it's like? You're the king of analogies. You know what this is like? This is like, you got so much going on. It's like opening up a bowl of alphabet. You know that old alphabet pasta, and like
Yeah.
you had all the letters everywhere. I mean,
SpaghettiOs.
yeah. So, well, I think SpaghettiOs were
Oh,
all
they
O's.
were all O's. Yeah, it was. I think it was called ABCs.
Yeah, SpaghettiOs had subliminal messages. Remember it? They always said, "Ooh."
Yeah, that's right.
All right, Family Guy reference there,
Yeah.
guys. So, but yeah, it feels like there's just too much going on. And Nick, I just have to wonder: is this desperation on the part of Marvel?
100% desperation.
I don't see how it can be.
100%. They have not had a. I can't even remember the last hit that Marvel had. Well, Deadpool Wolverine, but it wasn't even part of the MCU.
Yeah, I mean, I would say Endgame. The last hit on the big screen
Yeah.
is Endgame.
No, it was Spider-Man No Way Home, but that was
See,
a
I would
Sony
say that's
production.
Sony. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
I
was a
thought about
Sony-
that too. That was a huge hit. That was
Yep.
a great movie.
Yeah, that was a Sony production.
I don't give that to Marvel. It definitely wasn't the Doctor Strange film. You know, it definitely wasn't the new Captain America. Like, I don't know, dude. And Chris
No,
Evans.
yeah, it was Endgame. Endgame was the last big success.
I know.
So you had.
So, and here's one thing about it all that, you know, and a lot of you guys might disagree with me here. This is just my own take. Okay. Definitely feel free to disagree. Let me know. I feel like Marvel is a victim of its own success right now. You had the early Avengers movies, which was just a good core story, like when they fought Ultron.
Mm-hmm.
When you went Infinity War and Endgame, those movies were like so massive, like the epic proportions and the scale and the amount of characters and the things that are going on. It was beautifully done. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But you can't maintain that. That was like a special event. You can't. Every movie can't be that, and it feels like what we're seeing here. We don't know what the story even is, but based on the casting, it looks like this is another attempt at doing something like that, and they have no story to go with it. Nick, there's nothing coming before leading up to that.
Yeah.
Like Endgame was Infinity War and Endgame was a culminating event.
Yep.
So
From years
definitely
and years of MCU movies that were leading up to that moment.
exactly.
You know, it's sort of like they took a play out of J.J. Abrams' playbook. Just make it all bigger. You know, who cares about the story? Just throw a whole bunch of, like, remember in the Rise of Soy Walker, like, and even the Force Awakens, like, the Death Star was this. This is Starkiller Base. It's bigger. It can blow up more planets. And then
Exactly.
in the Rise of
Stupid.
Soy Walker, freaking here comes the Resistance fleet. You know, and it's just all these ships that take up the whole screen. Just make it bigger. You know,
Exactly.
and it's just that doesn't always work. Bigger and more is not always what's best. Or
Well, and look, I'm not even going to read the actors' names. Just, you know, Thor, Sue Storm, Invisible Woman, Captain America, Winter Soldier, Bucky's back, Black Panther, a new Black Panther, Ant-Man's back, U.S. Agent. Let's see, we got Black Widow. You know, a widow, anyways.
Namor.
Beast, Falcon. Let's see, Human Torch, Loki, Professor X, Magneto, Nightcrawler, Mystique, Cyclops, Gambit, Mr. Fantastic, Doctor Doom. What in the world? You know what this feels like, bro?
What?
This feels like
Marvel vs. DC comic book?
no, better than that. This feels like when you're a kid and you're bored and you open up your toy box and you pull out every freaking toy you can.
He-Man, G.I. Joe, Star
all
Wars, yeah, Transformers.
Massive battle.
They're all in a huge battle.
That's what these people probably had some recreational drug of choice and wrote this story. And I just, come on, man. Like, get back to good, solid storytelling. We don't know, but man, the internet reacting to this, Nick, has been freaking hilarious. You can see this is the one that I showed you earlier. Halle Berry will return as Catwoman in Avengers Doomsday. Let's see. There are some really funny ones. I don't even know what that is. Toku SHIT stain. Let's see. I mean, Snoopy will return as Snoopy in Avengers Doomsday.
Is that a Mortal Kombat character above that?
Sindel, yes.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, is that a Mortal Kombat character?
Sindel has been rumored to be cast in Avengers Doomsday. Like, I mean, why not? They've gotten everybody else. The Jonas Brothers will be returning in Avengers Doomsday. Like, I mean, it is hilarious. All of the people.
Yeah, I heard also that John Candy is reprising his life and is coming back to be in Doomsday as well.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if you saw that one, but
I did not.
He's coming back to play the Blob.
Oh my goodness. Eric Roberts will return as Paul Snyder. 10 major stars missing from Avengers Doomsday cast. I did look at this one earlier.
Yeah, there was no Spider-Man.
No Spider-Man. Oh my gosh. Did you see that?
I didn't see the whole thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just afraid it's going to show the whole thing.
Yeah.
And that's not an ad either. That's right on their page.
It looks like a video.
Well, I guess we'll play that off air. All right. Anyways, guys, let us know, what do you think about the casting for all of this? We'll be live tomorrow night and live Friday in the midday. So come and join us. Thank you to all of our new subscribers. Let us know in the comments what you think about all of the casting for Avengers Doomsday. Is this desperation on Marvel? Is this doomed to fail? They do have Doctor Doom. Is it Doctor Doomed to fail? That's what we want to know. As always, we are Echo Base Network. Peace.
Bye, guys.